Hello, everybody. How's it hanging? I'm going to do a live tarot reading for you all right now. I was peeking into the energy and it felt very aligned with new beginnings and like a sigh of relief. So you might already be picking up on this energy. You might be experiencing some new manifestations coming in. These are annoying me, actually. I'll put these over here. If you are, feel free to let me know in the chat. How's your vibe? How's it going? Those are the highest vibrational frequency. Be with us today to deliver this beautiful message. How is your December? How's it going? What do we need to know today? What does the collective need to know about this new beginning? I'm also doing Tarot 10 at the end, so if anybody needs a live read, you can definitely let me know. We have the Four of Swords. We have the Six of Pentacles. We have the Two of Cups in reverse. Okay, we have the Star and the World in reverse. We have a karmic cycle that's ending for you. For some of you, it's still on the way out. It seems like you've been in a container of healing, solo healing. That's why we have the Two of Cups here. Contemplating about all the times in your life where maybe you overgave. We have the Justice card out here. I'm going to pull out some clarity cards. Can you tell us about this karmic cycle? It's ending. That's what I keep hearing. It's ending. Spirit's ending poverty for you, or like a poverty mindset. Not having money. You might already be seeing these manifestations come to you already. Like money coming to you in weird ways, breaking through. I'm going to clarify the Two of Cups in reverse. The Strength card in reverse. You may be getting urged to go outside now. Like now that you are at the end of this karmic cycle, which it felt like this is a big family cycle of a poverty mindset, or even just putting yourself out in general, like allowing people to run your life more than than is necessary. And so you were put into this energy of really contemplating what it is that you're wanting to call in. You might have been in isolation longer than you expected. And also out here with the Five of Pentacles, we had a car honking for confirmation, along with the Seven of Wands is really you no longer wanting to be in the energy of like conflict with other people, and you stepping back from overgiving. Loud motorcycle. And it's like you said enough was enough, and you consciously decided to give to yourself going forward. And now you're being shifted into this energy of finding joy and happiness within the stillness of your alone time, right? Like it's in the past, it may have felt very isolating, but it feels like now, like I feel quite calm in this energy, that you're finding peace within this stillness and security within the stillness. And the more you do that, your aura and your light in the spiritual realm and in the physical realm is getting quite bright. And for some of you, this could also be your invitation to start showing yourself more. Be the star, because it's going to really help you end this karmic cycle, which has run in your family, which it feels like a very long time. This is a karmic cycle of maybe yo-yoing money, or not making the amount of money that you actually want to receive in terms of building generational wealth. And the reason why I say this is because we also have the Ten of Pentacles here in reverse with the World in reverse, and you're getting divine justice right now. So Spirit is coming in and helping, and if for some reason you have some sort of legality that's happening, it's going to get resolved, and it's going to break these ties that you've had to this old mindset. We literally have the Eight of Wands peeking out, which is momentum. It's coming in right now. So if you haven't done like setting up your financials, setting up bank accounts, or setting up things that you've been wanting to do in your lifetime, whether that's travel or start a business or start a restaurant, or I see like a food truck, like definitely do those things. A nursery, do those things because it's being lined up for you. Yeah, there's this energy of if you don't begin stepping into the spotlight, it's going to be hard for you to have the karmic wheel turn in your favor, but it is trying to turn. So the minute you decide that you are ready to be seen, that is when all of your luck begins. We even have the Nine of Cups at the bottom showing for fulfillment. Like this is you on your path. You manifested literally this new beginning that is happening. Let's see what else wants to come out. We have the Knight of Wands. You were put into isolation because you were moving through life quite quickly, but with an imbalanced energy. And also there is this reminder of not staying in isolation too long, because it can like halt your like power energy in your belly, where all of your manifestations also come from. And so try and join some communities, try and go around town, get some walks in, get some exercise that build your heat again. And it feels like with the Queen of Cups here, the overgiving was really an imbalance in your feminine energy, feeling like you had to constantly do what other people were telling you to do because of your emotions. Like that was how you received love, is having to work for it. And now you're not doing that anymore. And that's what's bringing you to this divine justice, and spirit is helping you break these cycles and really help you get I'm hearing like downloads and channels that you've been asking for where to go next, what to create next for some of you even. Hi, Shantae. And again, this card, this is the energy that keeps coming up, and it's right near the Star card and the Two of Cups in reverse. So we have the Three of Pentacles here, really putting yourself out and being available for collaboration. But also feels like you're going to receive help for a lot of the things that you do, but make sure that you are making yourself available to people. Like you have to come out of this hermit, you have to make yourself visible, you have to be in the star energy. That is your fulfillment. Hello, Claire. Hi, it's so great to see you. How are you doing? But there is a lot of collaboration energy around you, and it feels like also with this Justice card out here being the divine support that you've been longing for, that you've been wanting. And you're going to find a lot of them to be outside. And even I'm getting like on social media, you might have people that just come up and want to help you or comment on things, but if you're not posting, if you're not sharing, if you're not going out in the community and telling people what you do, it's hard for you to magnetize those those people to you, because they're already looking for you and you're the perfect person. So make sure that you can do those things for yourself and shine your light and really end this karmic wheel. Like you stepping into the spotlight is how this karmic wheel fully closes, and you can move fully into this highest timeline. Yeah. Otherwise you stay in this energy, right, of in the past feeling like you've always been put out, you've been struggling, but you've also been tired. And maybe if you've been feeling tired lately, make sure you're getting some rest, because it wanted to kind of be over here with the World card in reverse, which is ending these karmic cycles. So if you've been feeling like, oh my gosh, when are these cycles going to end, they are definitely going to end. So just hang in there and know that things get better, even if you can't see the path ahead, even if you don't know exactly the next steps. It is happening for you. It is here. It's already here. Yeah, we have the Page of Cups to confirm. This is you experiencing that emotion of renewal and love. And I'm focusing on this fish. So maybe some of you are eating fish. I don't know. Or maybe you're craving fish. Or you've been at the water, you've been swimming with fish, or I don't know, you like sushi. And I'm just there, I'm hyper focusing on this fish right now in the water. Um, but like spirit wants to remind you that there is a new emotional journey that you are currently on right now. So be on this journey and step into the spotlight and know that you are being carried to your most successful timeline. But you have to be seen. I'm well and ready for more. Yay! So excited. I've been trying to put myself out there more for creative collaboration. I'm going to try more. Beautiful. Keep trying. That's all you got to do. Just keep on going. Let's see what else I'm going to say. Dope. So to clarify the justice card, we have the Empress. This is your like master creation energy, your abundant energy, your I'm fully aligned. I can do whatever I want, create whatever I want. I make money from what I do and it's easy to me. Like this is literally the timeline that you are on. So if at any moment you feel like, oh, I'm unsure about this, like remember what timeline you were on. You were on your Empress timeline, regardless of gender. You are in the space of like everything I wish comes true. Everything I create turns to gold. Everything I put out into the world, it is loved. Every time I go speak, people buy. Every time I go give, it creates a better future for these people. It's like you're getting into the frequency and you're learning how to do this where everything that you do works out well. It's like that energy and saying, you know, what is that phrase? Show me how good it gets, right? Like show me how good it gets. Everything I do works out. The universe loves me. People love me. Um, come on, Empress energy, exactly. So it's like you being the master of your reality and your emotions. That is a journey that you are on right now. We're in a very powerful manifestation energy. So be mindful what you say, be mindful what you put out, but I heard, do it with the audacity. Do it with the audacity. Yeah, looking towards the future. And, you know, the reason why spirit had also put you into isolation and slowed you down is because you weren't focusing on your future. You were too busy getting caught up in the moment, and so you had to be in isolation in order for you to bring your manifestations to fruition, in order to sit down and let your soul come forward and say, this is what I'm manifesting for my family. This is the generational wealth that I desire. This is my biggest dreams. This is the fame that I want to step into. This is what I want. But when you're living day to day, you know, sometimes stuck within the matrix, or all of this trauma and relationships that are toxic, it all has to be stripped away, even your attachment to your money, attachment to your home, attachment to all these things, so you can actually surrender and trust the universe or divine, the God, Allah, Buddha, whatever you believe in, right? Like you were in isolation because you have bigger dreams that needed to be manifested. And I know for some of you, it was quite frustrating to be in that timeline, and you're out of it now, but it's still, there's still some energy that's closing. But this is your future. So always stay focused on what it is that you are working towards, and allow that to anchor you. Um, Happy to help. Happy to help. How many of you have been doing your manifestation scripting? Did you do it? I'm going to be teaching some classes on it over on Insight Timer. Was like hermit mode again. Exactly. It's like that energy of like, dang. It's funny. It's so funny. Yeah, this is just further confirmation about that hermit energy. We have the Queen of Wands in reverse, and we also have the Nine of Wands in reverse. You were unable to manifest, literally, this is what I just said. You were unable to manifest your wildest dreams. And because the Queen of Wands is a master at everything, right? We even have the Ten of Cups in reverse for this, right? It's like your happily ever after, your dream job, your dream move, your money or stability, or even if you're just manifesting a peaceful life, none of that could come in because your Queen of Wands energy was ass backwards. Literally, it was reversed because you were all beat up over here trying to defend yourself from people who are extremely toxic, extremely hurtful, and you needed to heal. So spirit, I'm seeing and I'm hearing like put up this boundary around you so that you can actually look at your wounds and be like, wow, that's an infected kneecap. Right? And like my inner child is not doing well right now. And so you went on an isolation over and over and over again until you were better, right? Because you can't be in this empress energy unless you handle this, right? They don't even look at them. They don't even look the same. They don't even look the same. So it's like you were a little beat up when you went into this isolation. So remember that, keep that in mind. But you're doing so much better now. I've been doing some oh, excited to learn to script better. Yay. And let me know for folks who go to Z School for the Gifted, I can either teach it in Z School for the Gifted or Insight Timer, or I could do both. I've been doing some writing them down and listening to subliminals. Beautiful. Keep listening to subliminals. Also, if you don't follow me on Insight Timer, you definitely should. I have one on there called Awaken Your Magic. It's an affirmation journey and it's for manifestation. And I loved seeing Erin's comment today about how she manifested money into her life because of that audio file that I put on an Insight Timer. So definitely follow me on there if you do not already. I'm going to actually drop my link tree into the chat so everybody has it. You can find all the resources there. Oh my God, literally me. Sames, y'all are funny. Hi, Nia, how are you? How's it going, everybody? I'm going to pull some more cards. Oh, I also want to share one more thing. If you haven't seen already in my link tree, December 15th to the 19th, I'm going to be hosting a free 5-day activation journey called Magical Morning Routines. And anybody can join. You also get the Empowered 5 Practices Guide. And we're going to go through each page and each practice so that you learn how to elevate your energy for 5 days in a row before the end of the year. So you can really call in this manifestation. I'll drop that in the chat as well. Hello, hello. It's so great to see you. And for some of you, I'm also getting like Queen of Pentacles energy with the Tower in reverse as working on your mindset in terms of seeing yourself as, yay, you signed up. Woohoo! In terms of seeing yourself as someone successful, but also for some of you, whoever this applies to, you may have learned some distorted money views from a femme figure in your life. So if that's been the case and you are trying to grow your income right now, look at your connection to whatever feminine energy or energies you had in your life growing up that taught you about money, because it heavily feels tied to that. Because the Queen of Pentacles is like very feminine in nature. Not saying everybody has to be femme, but it's like feminine money bringing in, which is in the intuitive, through manifestation, through being grounded, being successful, but not from a way that is getting burnt out, overdoing things in their mind, right? That's the masculine fiery energy. I'm great, Nia. I'm doing fabulous. I'm doing really well. Thanks for asking. I painted something new. Can you see? I'm going to be painting something new tonight. And hello, if you haven't already, I'm now doing the channel tattoo art and commissioned art. So if you need anything channeled from your ancestors, you're welcome to book those as well. Or from beyond, whoever wants to come through. Sometimes it's ancestors, sometimes it's not. High Priestess. So we have the High Priestess here in reverse. Your guidance from the universe, from the divine, is trust your intuition right now, but become the High Priestess and understand that your gifts are powerful. It's almost like you're receiving these downloads, and maybe they're so intense that you're not quite sure how to turn them into practical steps or turn them into practical ways of making money. But the most important thing is that you have the vision and you know what you need to do. So keep doing the things that lead up to that big breakthrough is what I'm hearing. Because it wanted to be between Justice and the Empress card. So make sure you are trusting your highest visions, right? That doesn't mean like, oh, I saw this synchronicity today, or oh, this was a little bit more challenging today, so it means I'm probably not supposed to do that. No, that's not the energy right now. The energy right now in the collective is the universe is testing everybody. Hi, Anthony. The universe is testing everybody. So if you really want something to happen, you have to really like move towards it right now with this fast manifestation energy. But you have to trust your visions and you have to trust that everything ends the way it's meant to end. And that becomes your only reality. There is nothing else, right? Because it feels like due to the journey that you've been on, the isolation and the healing, sometimes those thoughts come in, but the high priestess is like, I know all, I see all, I do all, right? Like, how often are you sitting in that power of, no, this is what I manifest. The other day I was laughing because my friend was like freaking out about something. And then I was like, no, I'm in my dharma right now. Sorry, it's not going to go bad. Like, be in your good energy and allow yourself to move forward. We have the 10 of swords here at the bottom. Don't resist this change. Allow these cycles to end. This is like for some of you, you're not letting this cycle end. And it's the mindset. It's the mindset when it comes to money. Definitely. Anything else? I'm not going to take those because they don't really flip forward. Anything else? And just a reminder for everybody, I am going to be doing Tarot 10. So if you need a reading, just let me know in the chat. Yeah. It's your scarcity mindset from having to carry too much in the past, but you are coming into peace with this. So whatever you need to do to help heal your scarcity mindset, because your scarcity mindset is going to be the one thing that keeps your wealth at bay. So feeling into the energy of abundance and prosperity and gratitude for everything that you have, even if it feels difficult, and remembering that you woke up today breathing, right? It's literally, this is an energy that is being removed from your body, and that's why it feels very challenging. But your advice is to stay in a peaceful state as much as you can. Yeah, we have the Page of Swords here in reverse, which is like, don't do anything that like really triggers your mindset too much or triggers your mind. So listen to those meditations on Insight Timer so you can calm your mind. There's also golden light healing on there. Very balancing. Do your yoga, do your breath work. Because it's almost like sometimes you get overwhelmed with the future. There's a difference between planning your future and embodying the energy of your highest timeline and becoming obsessed with the future to the point where you stress yourself out, right? There's like a line that spirit is kind of drawing for you to understand that you need to find a balance of like being the initiator and planning your future and taking initiative and knowing the difference between when you get obsessed and controlling. Is that making sense? Let me know in the chat if that is making sense. It can be very slight, but it's easy to do if you're not focused with your energy, which is why using a calendar or having a list of to-dos to do that day that's not overwhelming is going to be best for you. Don't overdo it. Don't overdo it. Yeah, confirmation. We have the 7 of cups here as literally overdoing it card. You giving yourself way too many things to do, way too many options. You can't make a decision sometimes when things come in. And so spirit just wants you to ease up off of that energy, because you're not going to make the wrong decision, and what's meant for you will always find you. And so if that means today you have 3 main things that you get done, then you do those 3 things, especially if you're neurodivergent, you have ADHD, or you're anxious. Like, be easy on yourself. This is your peaceful timeline. This is not your, I'm going to rush, I'm going to force this to work, I have to get everything done on my list. Like, I'm not going to be able to have fun. Like, that's not your timeline. That's your old timeline. Yes, I am following you on it. I'd like a tarot 10, please. Okay, perfect. we're almost done in like a couple more minutes, and then I will keep you in mind. Thank you for telling me. Yes, it definitely makes sense. Yes, a lot of my manifestations have been coming when I set the intention, so the initial work, and then leave it be and don't think about it until it's ready. Exactly. You just got to like release and let go. Release and let go, because when you're in this energy, like literally that, like, what do I do? I don't know what to do. Help! Like baking. I love baking so much. Baking is so fun. I haven't been baking here, but when I was back home, like I was always baking beignets, baking sourdough, baking chocolate sourdough, baking cookies. Like I was just baking everything, and people were coming over because my nephew was always there on Saturdays, and I was like, I'm baking. Hi, Aubrey. How's it going? I'm gonna pull two more cards, and then we can get into Tarot 10. Let's see if there's any other advice. Y'all are funny. Yeah. It's the speed of what's coming in for you. You do have manifestations that are coming in quite quickly. But even if they are coming in quickly, that means you need to be more focused with your energy, right? It doesn't mean you become chaotic, right? And you try and do everything, because chaos meets speed meets quick chaos. So when you are diligent with your planning, and you're diligent with your peace and moving slowly, and having your rising practices and manifesting, your energy and your balance are going to be the most important things to focus on. That's why I'm bringing back magical morning routines, so that people understand what slowness feels like, because that's going to be more impactful than you just going down your list, because you have fast things coming in, and you need to be able to ground them into the 3D rather than go oop, 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 out the window. You know what I mean? I'm so excited to try to get on your baking level. Oh my goodness, it's so fun. You just go for it. Thank you for the example you shared, disciplined and committed with so much joy and giggles. Aw, you're so sweet. It's going good. I've been so busy, but I missed you guys. How are you? Oh, I'm glad everyone's back. I know everybody's been in different energetic containers. It's interesting to see. I'm doing well. Yeah, Knight of Swords. Moving too fast. Slow down, everybody. Make sure you stay balanced right now. These manifestations are fast. Look at this. This is the last card. We're gonna end on this amazing card. It's the Seven of Wands. This is your confirmation that you are gonna have victory in your life. You're gonna have victory in your finances. You're gonna have victory, I'm hearing, in your creative endeavors. You're gonna have victory with that house you want, with the car you want, with the person you want. That's what I just heard. With the person you want. Hey. Also hearing inappropriate songs. So you're going to have victory in that space if you want. But just remember how to move forward as the Empress in that energy, because what's meant for you will always find you. And you might as well enjoy the journey and not stress out too much. But remember, as I just taught in Magic to Market recently, it's the Wealth CEO identity shift of how would you move in that energy, right? Like, how would you move in that energy? You wouldn't be moving like twiddling your thumbs, and you wouldn't be sitting there like crying, like so frustrated, right? Like CEOs don't have time for that. We don't have time for that. We do create time for balance. Doesn't mean you can't cry. You can cry. You can do all the things, but know when you are causing yourself more friction instead of just enjoying your life as the Empress. Yeah. If anybody ever needs a class, you're welcome to join. I know you just got on here, Aubrey. I'm going to share again the Magical Morning Routines link. I'm doing a 5-day journey starting on the 15th to the 19th. So be sure to sign up. It's absolutely free. And I will also share the link for, okay, I got you, Shantae. I will send you the link for Linktree so that folks can join if you want to come to Z School for the Gifted. We're doing past life and generational healing this next class. And you're welcome to bring your spiritual questions. So you send it on PayPal. I just got it. Got it. Again, if you want Tarot 10, you're welcome to click any of these links. Let me go ahead and do it real quickly. I'm going to put Cash App, Venmo, and PayPal in the comments. You're welcome to send $10 and then ask your question. And I will pull cards for you. Shantae, you're up next. We're going to do Tarot 10 now. Anybody is welcome. Just let me know that you want Tarot 10. Let me know in the chat that you sent it. And I will also keep my phone here. Shantae, do you want a general or do you have a specific question? You let me know. No rush. You are in a good energy. You have some past. My question is the job opportunity that has aligned or part of the cycle I need to break. Is the job opportunity that has aligned or part of the cycle I need to break? So you want to know if this job is a good choice to take or if it's a test, basically? Is that what you're asking? Oh, is a job opportunity that has come. Okay. Just want to make sure. Those are the highest vibrational item frequency. Is it aligned or is it a test? Have you been nervous about this decision? It kind of feels like it a little bit. Not like outright, but like questioning. My belly has some knots. Yeah, I can tell. I was like, oh, okay. You got this. You totally got this. This is interesting energy. So it feels like, and what they're kind of saying, so you have the Eight of Pentacles here with the Seven of Cups in reverse, which almost feels like it's not the best option for you, but it doesn't mean that you can't take it. If you do take it, it feels like you will just be working quite diligently, which isn't a bad thing. It isn't a bad thing, and it will help you build some money. Like it can relieve certain parts that are stressing you out. Oh my gosh, there's energy in my belly. But it's not necessarily the best option for you. It is a possibility. Like you could, like nothing bad is going to happen if you take it, but you will have to work quite hard. But it could give you a like peace of mind. And then if you wanted to like take the job and then decide what you wanted to do next, you could also do that. Because this energy, the Seven of Cups is like It may not put you in the best energy when you do take the job, which is probably why you're hesitant about it. I wouldn't say it's like what it basically feels like is it's not like your dream job. Like it's not something like I feel like you know that if you took that job, it's not a fulfilling job. It's like something that's there. Yeah, it's up to you what you want to do. You already knew that it wasn't aligned though. But it's like you have this conflicting energy between like urgency and trust. It could potentially distort your energy if you take this job. It's money, but it's like it kind of gives the energy like at what cost? It almost feels it does kind of give it lends itself to like a test for you. It literally lends itself as a test. That's what it feels like. It doesn't give like, oh, this is like the way to your destiny. It gives like, are you gonna stay on the car? Are you gonna make a different decision? That's what it gives. But like nothing bad per se is going to happen if you take it. What does your intuition tell you? Your intuition is already telling you the truth. I feel like you're just not listening. And you have to make hi Angela, and you have to make sure you're not making the decision from fear because like I can feel this energy, and that is straight up fear. It's just like makes me like want to have heartburn. Like it's literally the most uncomfortable feeling. Like don't make the decision with that energy. Yeah, it's like you are being indecisive. Like what do you want in life? It's like it literally it feels like you're tormenting yourself with this decision, but you already know the answer. But you have to make the decision. But you're like scared as fuck. And then it will put me back to something I've left and I need to be patient. Yeah, I mean with these seven of cups in reverse, it's kind of like I don't know, we like to see it like this, you know what I mean? Doesn't feel like a feasible option. Like it's like sure you because that's the thing about your destined path, right? Like you have the beauty of free will. You can go whatever direction and then whatever you choose, you learn the lessons on that path. Or when you hit the fork in the road, you decide to come off a cycle or you like stay on the cycle. Every decision we make matters. Okay, I'm going to end the reading there. Does anybody else need Tarot 10? Hi, Jeremy. Thanks. Aside for so rise. Oh, thank you. 100%. Okay. You know what to do, Shantae. Just make the decision. Just make the decision. This is fast manifestation month. The more you are in that energy of fear, the more you're about to manifest a fuck ton of fear. That's what I'm saying. Listen to your inner child. Who's next? Anybody else want a tarot 10 or have a question to ask? How did you all do this full moon? How did you all do this full moon? What time is it? Oh, I got time. This full moon was okay. This full moon, it was a fun moon. Well, the last couple of days have been rocky. Have y'all been feeling the rockiness of the energy? Where are my sensitive intuitives at? I got a lot of recording done doing the full cycle. Had a good night. Amazing. Yeah, it's got good energy depending on what you chose. The job came on the full moon. Shut up, Jante. What? And you're lingering with it? Make the fucking decision. Literally, it's a Gemini full moon, and it's like, what are you gonna choose? This side of Gemini or the other side of Gemini? Yes, rocky. Yeah, it's rocky, but it's like it's great. Like, but the universe is watching you like a hawk right now. It's like, make the fucking decision. I've been making decisions like bananas. Like, I'm not wasting no time. Like, I'm done. People who waste my time, people who are not supporting me in the way I need right now, I'm just like, this is it. Out of the park. Ah, good. You haven't had rocky moments. Shantae, what are you going to decide? Anybody else? How is your full moon? I'm going to put the link in the chat again for the Empowered 5-day journey. I put it in the chat. I will also put the payment stuff in the chat so you have it again so you don't have to look for it. Thanks, Jer. This Gemini energy was fun. It was really fun. It was like, what's going to happen? What's going to happen? I'm not going to take it. I've literally said all the things you've said to me, to myself, and it came in meditation as well. Beautiful. Look at you making a decision. Shonda, I need to stop playing for real. How's it feel? I'm here for support. We don't say the B word. Jeremy. We were just talking about abundance and releasing scarcity. You might want to go back and watch it. Shantae, I'm proud of you. I'm proud of you. I'm tempted, but I feel like I already have my answer. Well, it's completely up to you, Aubrey. If you want the final say, it never hurts, right? There's nothing like. Sometimes we need a little, boop, we need a little extra push. It never hurts, but no pressure. It's completely up to you. Is yours also about money? Thanks, of course. We gonna get you to your manifestations. And also, if any of you don't follow me on TikTok, you really should, because I'm doing the quantum jumping videos on there. They're great. You should watch them. I may not post them on YouTube, so I post different content on TikTok. I'm so happy you had the live today. Yay! Newman, some are rough, but I barely felt this one. Yeah, this one I felt like was mellow. It would, I feel like, bring up decisions to make or like opportunities, not necessarily like the Gemini energy is not really an emotional moon. No, it's relationship stuff. My family. You're welcome to ask. You don't have to do it alone. Maybe that's why you're here. My good friend Bianca is having a very hard time right now. So if you guys could send good vibes, she'd appreciate it. I don't know what else to do to help her. And you guys are awesome. Tell Bianca to get a reading or something so she can get help. Or you can send her my healing resources. Have them join the free 5-day thing if they don't have the resources either. Bianca's spiritual as well, I'm pretty sure. Because I feel like I see them on Instagram every once in a while. Every moon is emotional for me. How did it feel this time, Angela? I'm just going to read on people for fun. I'm just going to pick a name and peek in your life. It's very, very, very... Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, totally. If she wants a divine message, totally happy to help her. Or if she needs some extra prayer. People don't really ask me for that. I mean, I will intuitively pray for people because I am a prayer warrior. But like, if they need help, remind them. Because there's no point in them doing it alone. The full moon didn't feel emotional at all. It was like decision heavy. Oh, yeah. I was sitting with my friend and I was like, oh, there's some people I need to, I like could see the energy. I was like, oh, let me just, sorry. I was like, give me a second. I need to cut some people out of my life. I was like, wait a minute. I'm sensing something. On the full moon, I had plans to go somewhere, but I was so tired I didn't want to go in the end, but I was back and forth as to if that was me honoring myself or not. What did you land on? I was so tired. There was a little bit of energy around this moon, around like feeling tired and things like that. Testing energy. It was challenging, emotional, but I made it through. Yay! You are a very kind and sweet soul. See, thanks, Jeremy. Literally me too. The imbalance was very loud, which I'm grateful for because I need to balance it. Yeah, it was a cool moon. I just fucked up my deck. I hate when it's all mismatched. So now you all just get to watch me pull it out. It was. I liked the energy of this moon, but I'm also a very decisive person. And so I had done like a revealing spell, and just venerated every energy I could to like, I was like, shake this shit up. Show me where they at. And so I was like, boop, 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 boop. I'm going to go back to the beach. Because I don't play when it comes to that. Yes, quite tired the past few days. Yeah, it's been like that. Make sure you are taking care of yourself. Make sure all of you are drinking warm water. You can have warm water with salt, a little bit of lime, and maple syrup if you need to make sure you're staying hydrated. I went on blocking spree. I was like, will I honor my body or push through, choose myself, and even though it wasn't what I originally planned. Yeah, sometimes that happens, Honoring yourself is always the best thing. And sometimes, you have to sit within the energy and be like, is this a mental tiredness or is this a physical tired? Because sometimes if you're not physically tired and it's just a mental thing, sometimes going outside to do the thing that you thought about doing is going to be the best thing for you so that you can actually clear your mind if your body is not physically tired, so that you don't stay in energetic stagnancy. Okay, sent to your Cash App, Aubrey says. La, 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 la. I got it. Feel free, Aubrey. You can ask your question in the chat. Give me like 2 seconds. I'm gonna fix this deck real quick because this is not how I like to roll. I don't know how people do readings when their decks are all ass backwards. I watch some readers do that, and I'm like, nah, bruh, I'm too OCD for that. I'll just be looking at the cards and not channeling because I'm like, oh, what's this? Neuro. Okay, only have a couple more. Those are solid. These are good. I'm like, that's not gonna happen. No, there's some right here. Let's put that there. Just do a quick little look-de-loo. These are fine. I chose not to go, but not without some emotional turmoil around it. I used my tools and was okay about it before the night was over. Oh, good, Mia. You get me. I love the blocking spree. Is it possible to get general advice or should I get specific? It Hi Ancient Eyes. It depends. Mood LLC. Exactly. It depends on the question. I am the type of person. I'm very specific about what I ask, but that's only because that is how I manifest, and I feel like sometimes when it's clear for the spiritual realm, they can be more accurate. Or if you do like a general type of reading, even though I know you're asking about those situations, sometimes they'll just pull in whatever they feel is necessary, but it could pertain to what you are asking if it feels heavy in your energy. If you're wanting general advice for the situation and that's your question, I can still pull on that and that's fine without having to share the specifics if you don't feel comfortable sharing the specifics. It's up to you. Jumping in to speak. How's it going? Hi. It's great. I'm going to share one more time, folks. Don't forget to sign up for Magical Morning Routines. It's free. Putting it in the chat. Oh, hey, beauties. You can noodle on it, Aubrey, whatever you decide. Okay. Okay, we'll keep it general. But in this specific situation. Let me see. So I'm just gonna tell you what I heard when these cards came up because it feels like there's like moving parts. There's like a lot of energy around it. And I'm also getting a little bit of pain in my back, which sometimes can be like a little bit of betrayal energy or like a watchful eye per se. Um, when I pulled this Page of Wands, they literally said no, like very like no. And then Page of Swords, it was like remove. But also there's something around this person that makes your judgment clouded. But it has to do with like um even though it doesn't directly pertain to finances, it's a mentality that affects your finances, but it doesn't present itself that way. And your ancestors are trying to get you to see that this person is not good for you. And I'm feeling kind of like tight in my chest, and my back is getting like even worse. And like it feels like they need to be removed, or like um whatever connection you have with them, it needs to be either severed, or like you need to take space from it because it's blocking your opportunities energetically. Something is like around you, and it just feels like it's like you're in this container of, I literally heard negativity. Like it's like so much negativity that you don't need to be in that space. They don't want you in that space. And it's like whatever, like, I don't know, this person feels like kind of subtle with the way they do things, but not always. Um, feels a little manipulative. They don't like it. Like, if you need to set boundaries, that's what they're recommending you do. Because it almost like puts you in this energy unknowingly of like building towards your future. It's weird. It's like because it's a distraction, they can't usher you towards where your manifestation is. Yeah, it's like they may need to be stronger, or at some point you may have to reinforce them because energetically it still feels intrusive. And that energy is like leaking into like literally my back and my shoulders and my neck. It's like it feels like it's like seeping into you. Like they're like want to like latch onto you or something. No, you don't need to say sorry. It's just a part of the reading, but like you have to be strong enough to like if you need to do a cord cutting or a cleansing or like additional bathing, like I highly recommend you do that. Like the answer was literally like no. Is a hard pass. It's a hard pass. They're blocking shit for you energetically. They don't know that because it doesn't feel like they know your manifestations, but they may have an like a like an energy that's a part of them in the spiritual realm that is like blocking it out of like control or something, or like envy, or like it just feels very sticky. Is this making sense? I don't like it. Oh my God, I don't like it. Like, and your ancestors, because this is your ancestors speaking. Ah, okay. This is your ancestors. Like, they also literally said that they don't work hard or something like that. Like, there's something around someone putting in more work, which is likely you, and then they're not doing as much. Or like it makes you question subconsciously, and that's why things are like chaotic. Okay. Yeah, you have to make this decision. And maybe sit with what a better reality would look like, right? Because it doesn't have to necessarily be or feel impulsive, but like your ancestors are like, this needs to go. Like, because the chaos, it's like your manifestations and what you want, the peace, like it's not the environment for that. Okay, I'm gonna end it there, but let me know if that is making sense. I'm literally hearing that song. I'm latching onto you. That song. Like, ew. Ew. Go go jump in the ocean or something. Like, get that shit off. They're sticky as fuck. Okay. I just want to make sure they got nasty energy. I don't like it. Like, give yourself permission to make this decision, because otherwise you're just gonna suffer. That was a big ass no. N-O exclamation. Does anybody else have a question or want tarot 10? Um, Yay! I'm so glad you're all signing up for magical morning routines. Kind of sucks because we moved here together and I don't have family here. Sometimes that happens, you know? But it all works out in the end. It all works out in the end. I would like a general reading. Okay, Erin. I will I'll drop this stuff in the chat again. And just let me know wherever you, oh wait, maybe you already sent it. Let me check. No. What's happening here? I'm latching onto you. No. No. That also feels like a spiritual thing. So we don't like energy that latches. Like literally it was like in my back. Oh no, child. Yes, I'm signed up for Magical Mornings. Yay! Yeah, everybody, it's free. Okay, Cash App. Okay, haven't gotten it yet, but I'll give it a second. Sometimes it's slow. I will close and then open. Damn. It's okay. You're gonna be okay. Hasn't come through yet. That's kind of creepy. Sorry to whoever that is happening to. I've been, yeah, it's a weird feeling. Yeah, you definitely, it's, I've had that happen where I have moved somewhere and then literally shit hit the fan. And it was like in that first month, like I was like, this has to go. And spirit of my ancestors literally put me to the brink of death because I would not leave that person. And then I was like, fuck this. I was like, it's literally either make the decision now or they'll make it for you and it'll be a lot worse. Not to scare you, but I mean, like, better to do it when you have the easier support, you know? And now you just prepare. Erin, I haven't gotten it yet. Do you want to double check that the button was pressed? I will keep an eye open and keep refreshing it. I'm always happy to offer something. Thanks for liking the live, everybody. CashApp, damn. And also, as I mentioned earlier, um, I think it was thinking about it. Okay. Yeah, sometimes that happens. I know sometimes people have like it like stopped or like they just have to reload it or I don't know. um but yeah, also I do have spots open if anybody needs signed or commissioned piece, if you want sigils for tattoo artwork, or even if you want a painted piece for your place, or anything really, you could use it for whatever you want. I do draw it a little bit differently if it's going to be a tattoo so that the tattoo artist can know where the lines are and that kind of stuff, make it really easy to follow. Thinking. It is weird, like tech energy too right now. My friend and I earlier today were like, Instagram's kicking my ass. We're like, bro, why isn't this working? Why is my mom just came by? Oh, look at this energy. You got this. You got this, Aubrey. You totally got this. Yeah. If like folks didn't quite make decisions for the Gemini moon, like around that energy, it's gonna feel really intense right now for you to make the decision because you need to move on. The wheel can't close unless you move on. Does anybody else need a tarot 10? You can do Cash App, Venmo, or you can use the PayPal donations link. I'll also be live tomorrow for Alchemy Wednesday for about 30 minutes. Yes, very intense. That was the tightness in the chest. Yeah, it's like, woo. I'm gonna need to. No, I love this job, but it breaks my heart because when I do readings, like I can feel it so intensely. And it's like, I'm so sorry. Like, I'm glad that you're here asking for help because I know what that feels like, literally. Not only do I know what it feels like, but like I've been there. I've totally been there. Yes, I'm moving forward, must move forward. Not sure what the issue it is. Just keeps spinning. Maybe it's because I just set it up. Oh, okay. Yeah, maybe. Maybe it's like maybe your bank is like not wanting it to go through. Tech is also acting really weird. I got locked out of like two accounts and I still can't get in. Like, hmm, I'm just gonna email. Like, hey, I really need to get into this account. I really need this to work. But sometimes it happens before something important. Like I was telling my friend, as a reminder for you all, like the energy right now is very like testing energy. And so, like, sometimes there's a hurdle to get to the thing that you really need, you know? But you have to kind of read it. Like, is it a test I need to keep trying, or is it something else? It's a picky bank. Yeah. They may not be like, I don't know, accepting it, or, um, and sometimes that happens. Maybe you need a new bank, new beginnings, new bank. That happens to me all the time. It's actually super common the last month. I've seen a bunch of people have to change banks because this old bank, it's 111, but this old bank can't do the things anymore. It's like old energy, like how my debit card was eaten by the universe and my friend. Kind of just one of those things, but the universe has a fun way of pointing out to you where things might need to be changed, even as small as a bank account. You just never know what it could be. I've been thinking about that, getting a new bank. That's probably your confirmation, right? You're like, dang, I really needed the guidance. Damn this bank. Right? It's like, oh, another tie. That's usually how it works. It's like, why? Like, literally, spirit will reveal everything to you, reveal it all. Be like, here's all the pieces of your life where you don't have peace and alignment and ease and joy and all these things. Like for one of my cards, it turned out that they were like charging all these random fees, and it was just stupid. And then the new card was like, I saved so much money, and I was like, I'm so happy that the universe ate the card. I'm so happy it just like disappeared along with my notebook. It was like, whatever, old ideas. So whatever y'all have been thinking about, make the decision, right? Because it'll be like something you're like, oh, I really want to do this. And it's like, oh. Although it's great that I have it still since the money just showed up yesterday. Absolutely. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, you don't have to close the bank. Or maybe it's a decision you need to make on your own. Universe ate your card. Yeah, that's what I say. When things like literally things just drop out of the air. It'll be like in my house, like some stuff I won't even, it just disappears. I'm like, cool, it's gone forever. My friend's like, didn't you? And I was like, yeah. She's like, that's so weird. It's like, I know, but new timeline, new life. New life. We just move on at this point. And someone else was like, this is missing. And I was like, get over it. Get over it. You're in your new timeline. Go celebrate. Go celebrate. Like you realize how attached you are to things when like stuff disappears or you have to cut someone out of your life or like make these decisions. You realize how much your ego is fucking attached when it's so challenging for you. Like not saying you have to like dissociate and do all the things, but like when you're really living a peaceful life and you trust the universe, it's easy. Like it's an easy decision. It's like, to me, it's like, why wouldn't I make the decision? There's no reason. Why am I crying about it? Because it's hard. Like, when you really are in the groove with the universe, it's like, I'm not going to spend my energy worrying about this when spirit clearly wants me to do this for something better. I'm going to focus on improving myself, even if it hurts. I'm going to grieve. I'm going to eat. I'm going to nourish my body, because up until this point, God has had my back, even if it's been chaotic, but God has always been there. And so that doesn't mean God's just going to disappear once I make this decision. And if I believed in my visions, right? If I believed in my visions that spirit was sending to me, and if I believed in my ability to manifest, and I truly believed in my ability to create wealth and new relationships, and that I was supported, it would be easy. And so anytime that you feel those emotions where it's like, this is challenging, this is really hard, always go back to yourself and let that be your red flag of, you don't truly believe in yourself and your abilities to make decisions, and you don't trust the universe. So what do you need to do to be able to trust the universe? Trust your decision-making skills. Trust your advocacy. Trust that you're going to make it out. Trust that you have the know-how to make the money. Trust that the money always comes when you need it. Trust that you have more than enough. Trust that you have savings. Trust that money is miraculous. Trust that money is infinite. Trust that your bills are always paid. But if that's not the first thing in your mind and in your energy, and the first thing is fear, you need to create room for the fear and sorrow and grief so you can get it out of your body and move forward. Don't drag it on. Don't just think about it. Like, thinking about it is just causing you to stay in this loop of trauma over and over and over and over and over again. And when you're in a month like this where no planets are in retrograde and it's just fast manifestation, don't manifest your trauma out like that. Like, because that's what's going to happen. The energy gets stronger and stronger and stronger because you manifest what you are. Literally explained that to someone today, that God had been showing me I needed to shift. So I'm going to shift and do what I've never done, what I've done before. Exactly. The only way you're going to go down your path and figure out like what you need to do is to do something different, because everything else you have done wasn't it. Right? Like, it wasn't it. So when you surrender the wheel to spirit, and spirit can like fully step in and be like, let me drive you, because your ass just drove yourself off a cliff and thought it was a good idea over and over and over again. And spirit's like, okay, I'm gonna put you back in the car. This time we're gonna turn right. And you're like, gone. You know what I mean? Like, that's literally like, let go of the fucking wheel, bruh. Let go of the wheel. I will use this analogy again, like from The Office. You know, when Dwight and Michael are in the car and they have the GPS, and Michael won't fucking like not follow the GPS, even though they're heading into a body of water real slow. And Dwight's like, don't do that. Like, why are you, Michael? We're literally going into the water. And he's just like, it's telling me to go. Like, his ego. You know what I mean? Like, it's such a funny scene. But next time you get in the energy of being indecisive of what to do, like any of that, remember that scene. Watch that scene from The Office. It's the funniest thing ever. And then they have to like climb out the windows. They literally hit the water like so slow. You know what I mean? Like, try and make life easy on yourself. Don't make it challenging. There's no point in making it challenging. And you know, when the fear comes up, notice what your response is. Like, is your response, I'm just going to push through? Or is your response, no, I'm going to tap in to my energy and see where it's from. I'm going to find it. I'm going to heal it. I'm going to release it. I'm going to let go. I'm going to give gratitude, and I'm going to peacefully move forward. Or is it like, I'm tired of healing. I'm blah, blah, blah. I'm frustrated. I'm blah, blah. You know, that's like another sign you have other anger and pain to deal with. Right now, you want to be agile. You need to be agile in this energy because everything is changing so quickly that if you are not agile in the change and if you are not flowing with the universe, you're going to get caught up in many different ways and you're going to feel friction instead of progress, instead of manifestation. Right now in this month, you should be already receiving manifestations in some way, shape, or form. You should be seeing progress in some way, shape, or form. If it's like coming in a little chaotic, that means we have to do a little bit more work in balancing your energy, connecting you to the universe, making sure you are calm, making sure you are at peace, and make sure you have the clarity, right? Less talking about it and more doing. Like, be about the energy. Be that business owner, be that model, be that painter, be that chef, be the person baking, right? Like, embody the peace that you are wanting to live. Like, there is no other reality outside of that. Like, that needs to be your new mentality. There's been many times in my life, like when I was cutting people, like I got faster and faster at it because I had also told myself, no, I am the CEO and founder, owner of my business. And having anybody who acts like this or anybody in my vicinity who causes chaos is a liability to me, everybody else around me, and the assets that I have. So they need to be removed immediately. I do not want them attached to me. I do not want them talking about me. I do not want them to have my phone number. I do not want them. They can go to God. I am not God. You have to start taking really deep ownership of your life and stepping forward with power. Stepping forward with power and grace and just make the decision for yourself because you deserve to have the life that you are desiring. I went to the beach. I felt so clear, and I said, I don't have any actual problems. What I need is money, and the universe has that unlocked. So, like, I need to do, yeah, is match the frequency of money. Exactly. There's no problem. Exactly. A lady did that a year or two ago. Her GPS was telling her to go down Danger Hill, even though it was literally blocked off because the ice. She hit the side of the hill 5 different times. This is what I'm saying. Like, it's like, like the next time you find yourself not trusting the universe, I literally want you to remember that scene. Watch it if you have to. Bring some joy to your life and be like, nah, 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 nah. We're not doing that. We're not doing that. And then having the people around you who are trying to steer your own car, and you're like, bro, I'm trying to get to God. You know? Be the creative professional. I'm claiming it. Yes, I'm walking in it. Exactly. Do it. It is you. It is you. The only reason why we have to say claim it is because people forget. And like literally it's just like control alt delete out your memory. It's like, nah, bro, it's already there. Just like yeah, you can claim it, but like it is you. It's so you. And it reminds me of when my friend was like, oh, I love when you tell people that like if I start a new project, right? And it's something new, she's like, I love that you tell people that you're whatever. And I'm like, that's because I fucking am. I'm like, I am. Where do you think like when in order for you to start that new income stream or something, like if you're an artist, right? You have to go to someone and say, I'm an artist. You know, they're like, I love that you say that. What the fuck else would you say? You know what I mean? Like, I'm just gonna go sell my art and be like, I'm not an artist. Come on. Like, it's like, what? I don't, how do you think things start? You know, like, we have to be really realistic with ourselves and how we talk to ourselves. Like, it's like, nah, if I say I'm an artist, I'm a fucking artist because I said so. Right? Like, you need to own it, like, through and through. There is no other reality. Like, when people are like, oh, I don't fully understand what you do. I do whatever the fuck I want and I make money from all the streams. That's what I do because that's what God tells me to do. And when I say I want to do something, God's like, go do it. Great. You know, you start taking ownership of who you are and your authenticity, everything gets so much easier. I think this is why my ex-brother-in-law has been having my nephew get my niece instead of me having to spend my energy doing. It's been nice. Beautiful. Yeah, you get some energy back. I claim that I'm stepping into my creative era. Yeah. Period. Okay, I'm back. Hope you're well, Aubrey. 100%. I changed my social media bio to those things. Yes. Who else is making this change? Where are you making this change? Where are you making this change? Like before I became a marathon runner, I said I did marathons even though not a 1 foot had been at a marathon race. Not a 1 foot. Not a 1 foot. But I was like, no, the hardest thing is the mentality. If I say that I'm a marathon runner, bitch, I'm a marathon runner. Watch me. It's already in here. I'm done. See you later. And then what happened? In the marathons. Like you have to stop waiting to be the person that you already are. No more waiting. Like put yourself out there. Make the content. Go sell your business to people. Raise money. Like tell them you're a model. It like literally I can't hang out with anybody who's like, "Oh, I'm not ready to do that." I'm like obviously working with clients and people who are ready to heal, like in this channel, it's different, right? You're like, I need to know how to do that. So I'm here to help you do that. But like other people, it's like, not in my community, not in my circle. Not my circle. Everybody's like, nah, I'm gonna go figure out, see you later. Bye, I gotta go. I'm like, okay, great. Get the book out next week. Like you have to be about it. I'm good, but that was so awkward. Oh no. Yeah, take a cleansing bath, a grounding bath. Woohoo, I can't wait for a class tomorrow. Let me bottle this energy and keep it going. Exactly. Yeah. Come to Z School for the Gifted tomorrow. We're going over past life and generational healing. It's important. Y'all need to stay on top of your healing right now. This is like really important energy. Yeah, make the content, Shantae. It kills me when people are not making content. You know how many times I go on calls and they're like, I really need to. You will not make the money if people do not know you exist. You won't. Because nobody cares about your idea if it's up your butt. You know what I mean? Like, nobody's gonna see it. Not even daylight. Not even daylight can get to your idea because it's not even outside of you or any place that people can discover it. You have to be discoverable. You have to spread your energy in so many places. Like everywhere I go, I'm like, hey, this is what I do. Hey, nice to meet you. Hey, what's up? And then I go back into my shell and I manifest and then I come back out. And it's like, we just go back and forth, back and forth. And I set boundaries with people. Don't be asking me about coaching advice unless you done paid the invoice, right? You go back and forth. I'm telling you, don't keep your idea in your butt crack. I had to say it that way. It's a great analogy, you know what I mean? So now when you go to record content and you don't fucking post it, I want you to sit there and be like, am I going to keep this in my butt crack? And laugh about it, and then you're going to press post. I don't care if it's bad. There is no bad. Sometimes the bad ones are the best ones. You need to get in the habit of being visible. How many of you are being visible? Yes, it's time. It should not be taking this long. It should not be taking this long. Y'all know when these manifestation portals are. Like, most of you. What is It's like you pop in and out of Z School for the Gift, and then you're like, I don't know what happened. Get back on the bandwagon and get moving. Get moving. Inconsistency comes because you are inconsistent. The universe responds to you. The universe puts you into a healing container because when you go out into the world without a plan, meaning without aligned energy, and you start making shit rocky, you get put back into a healing container. I just posted some stuff. Star energy. Yes. Post one thing a day. When did you post it? What day did you post it? No lying. Oh no. Okay, no more saving content. I don't want to. No. I love that y'all are honest as fuck. I want all of you posting. If you need to hold yourself accountable, this is the whole reason why Magic to Market is on Monday. So that throughout the week, you can literally set yourself up for success on Monday. We literally go over setting up a CEO calendar, learning how to make your life easier, doing your content. I just walked someone through TikTok, making sure stuff gets well. The resources are there for you, people. What are you doing in between? Why is the content not there? Like, why is it not there yet? What happened? Bro, today I said I need to get my business cards printed for my fashion service because I'm going to give cards out to everyone who says they like my outfit. Love it. I love it. Slang it. Go around to coffee shops. Go around to art museums. Go around to stores. Ask them if they need a personal stylist. I want you out there just going. People are magnetic to your energy. You need to just don't wait for someone to say, like, I like your outfit. No, slang it everywhere. Literally everywhere. The minute a message came to me about my business cards, I was like, that night, done. Printed it. It came, I expedited the shipping. It came like, I think a day and a half later. The minute it came, I got into my car, pinned that shit everywhere. I was like, who wants to know about me? I put it everywhere. My friend texts me like less than 24 hours. She's like, hey, look what I found. Amen. Oh, you found me. Huh. And someone's like, hey, look what I found. Because I sent some to Charlotte. In a whole nother fucking state. All these places. It was like, get out there. I got a notification the other day that I can go live on TikTok. Hell yeah. You didn't even know you had enough followers? That. Y'all, stay on top of this. I'm serious. Y'all talk about being light workers and healers and all the things. We need you to be visible. Where is your light gonna go? You know where it is? In the shadows, remember? We don't want it in there. We want the sunlight. Got you. Good. But seriously, people, if you need to like get on your business and you need to stay organized, if you need help, if like whatever you need, Monday is the day to be there. Because we cannot have y'all out here slipping. Always feel incredibly called out when I come on your channel. Hey, you asked for help. You all manifested me here. They don't call me the warrior of light for nothing. Because people don't like, sometimes when I work with people, I can see it and sense it in them of like where they're at on their journey, because people get caught. You will get caught in your manifestation journey feeling like, oh, if I just rest and if I'm just this and if I just blah, 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 you will end up giving up. But the truth is, with business owners like myself and other successful business owners, I'm in it. This is a 24-hour job. It's not like I'm sitting over here picking wedgies. Like, no, I'm out there taking care of my body. I'm running. I'm getting my goals up. I'm planning. I'm figuring out how I can support you. I'm divining with God. I'm eating clean as fuck so I can make sure that I help as many people. I'm out there testing the algorithm to see how I can push my content. I'm seeing who wants to pick me up for this. I'm talking to new people. Literally all of my friends know that I make so much content that now if they invite me somewhere, they go, we'll videotape the content for you, because they want to support. Like, but that can't happen unless you take your journey seriously, depending on what you want to do, right? Like, being a business owner and being successful at it, a lot of us work really hard. Yeah, we have time to rest. Yeah, we manifest, but God is my number one homie. So when God says go, I go. If God says rest, I rest. If God says go outside, I go outside. There's nothing in between that. There's not 3 or 4 days of me sitting in my journal like, why I can't figure this out. No, I done already hear God. And God said jump. I fucking jump, right? Like, you have to get yourself in that space and understand that money is always going to be there for you when you get in the energy that you are aligned with money. I had nothing before, and now I don't. Like, I have way more because I trusted God every single time. I was like, if you want me to invest in this, show me the money. Show me the money. The money comes. Okay, done. What's next? Right? I'm gonna cry and scream all the way there. I'm gonna spiral today, and then I'm gonna swim my ass in the river, even though it's ice cold. And then I'm gonna do this, and then I'm gonna get a mango, like give it to Oshun. Like I would like you just get in the energy, because it's like when you believe in yourself and you believe in who you are and you believe in your mission and your quest with spirit, there is nothing that can stop you. You are the only one that stops you. You are the only one who makes it challenging. You are, nobody else, because God doesn't want that for you. But unless you take that journey seriously and you set yourself up for success, you will continue to be in that energy of suffering. And my coach, he laughs about it sometimes, because he was like, I know that sometimes when I do events, the numbers start to dwindle after a while, because he goes, people go and be lazy potatoes because they think that like they've learned everything, and then they jump off their manifestation journey because they feel at peace. But like they don't realize that the path is still moving forward. Like your manifestation keeps moving forward. You want to be visible, you want to make a certain amount of wealth, and yet you pull back and hide when God's like, I thought you said you wanted to be visible. I thought you said you wanted to help. I thought you said you wanted to do this. And yet I'm out here dangling shit to you when you're too busy doing something else. Like, you have to want it in your body, mind, and spirit. It's an energy. It's an ownership. It's I'm not taking shit anymore. Literally. No. It's a hard fucking pass. You know what I mean? Like, show up and show out. When you got God at your side, who's gonna knock you down? Michael's out there like, I'm a slice shit. It's like with one prayer, right? With one prayer, Michael's like, all you have to do is ask and show up. I can't hide anymore. Got it called out in the best way. Still got a present for you. It's little and could make it to Mexico if you're open. Oh, you're so sweet. Oh, I forgot to send you the address. Yeah, I will totally do that. I know I'm going off today, y'all, but I feel like it needs to be said, because God only sends me these messages when it's time. When it's time. And right now, this world needs as many messengers, as many healers, and as many people who are ready to be leaders. Like, if y'all have dreams to be leaders, you can't lead unless you lead your own fucking life. Right? There is, you can't. Like, you can't. It's not going to happen. With love and compassion. Like, y'all know I love you so much, but it's like I can see all of this potential in you, and I can see sometimes where the distractions come in, and then it's like, where you at? Like, I can see your energy, you know, like push yourself. Push yourself a little bit harder now, especially for my business folks. Hi, happy to meet you, Aurora. Is it Aurora? Push yourself. There's been so many times when I wanted to crumble on my path, like especially when God said shut my business down, and I was like, why are you ripping everything away from me? And it was the best decision in the whole wide world. And it would compress to the point where it was like, it wasn't even like I would get one view. It was nothing. It was crickets. And God would say for over a fucking year, post, post, again, again, again. And I was like, bruh, like, this is so hard on my spirit, but I trust you. I wasn't running away because I believe in God and I believe in myself. I believe in my mission. I believe in getting generational healing out to the world. So what do you believe in? Do you believe in yourself? Do you believe in your mission? Do you believe in helping people? Do you believe enough to change? Today, I want you to write it in the chat. What do you believe in? Because the way you show up now is what you believe in. So if you are having trouble making decisions, you don't believe in yourself. What do you believe in? Today's the perfect day to let it go. It just started raining. Let it cleanse. Let it cleanse. Amen. It's appreciated, needed that sometimes. Absolutely. I completely agree. Every coach that has helped me so much were the honest ones who always said the thing that was uncomfortable, because it always, I needed the extra oomph to like get me out the door. And the whole reason why I was there was because I saw myself in them, but I wasn't listening. You know, it was like, and then they would get to the point of like, you're not listening. Shut the front door. Yeah, CEO, founder, owner. I believe in liberation for all. Then liberate yourself. How is everybody going to feel liberation if you don't share the message? If MLK didn't share the message, where would we be? Yeah, I believe it's time to change the world with music. Do it. Are you making music? Yeah, I think that's why I came on to the live today. Yeah. Unstick yourself and make the hard decision. Being an owner of a business, actually I have multiple businesses, but being an owner of a business and walking with God, it is not easy, but it is so great. And I would rather sometimes face uneasiness, walk with God, and help people than to be suffering doing nothing. But I still have to work hard. That's why most of my rising for like 3 hours, I'm in it. Because when you leap, you then also bring up the rest of the fear that is still hidden. And so you're in this flow of leaping and releasing, leaping and releasing until it becomes like a fluent language. Yes, I believe in myself and in my ability to create the future I want. Yes. Let's get some. It's a challenge. Yeah, which part? Which part is a challenge? What time is it? See if it'll clear up. I believe that music and movement can heal people. I believe I can inspire others to rise to their potential. Look at you. Like, all of you are so freaking amazing, and I know this. Why are you not telling people how to do it? Why are you not guiding people? If you believe in it, tell the world. Olivet inauguration. So what can you focus on right now, Aurora, that's going to move you forward instead of focusing on the challenge? We already know the challenge exists, right? So when does the solution come? Follow through. Beautiful. Because it's all a mindset shift, and sometimes it's so subtle, right? We have to be able to recognize when we are being indecisive and focusing on the hurdle versus looking at the hill in front of us and figuring out how we're going to make it to the top. Do we need to build something? Do we need to ask for help? Do we need to get different shoes? Do we need to wait until the weather's better, like in 2 days? Do we need to, like, there needs to be in all of your energy a solution oriented mindset that's going to help you get over the challenge. Otherwise, you're just looking at the hill like that's a big hill, and you leave and then you come back to the hill like that's a big hill. It's like, you can either sit and cry on the hill or you can figure out how to get over the hill. This is what, like, so many of the best activists and businesses do, right? We see the challenge, we know there's a challenge, but we need to solve it. We need to solve it. And likely if in your life you're not solving something in one area, you're not solving it in many other areas. But start with one and keep going. But check your mindset. Be like, okay, that's nice. I know that's there, but I'm already making strides to get there, and I'm going to keep moving forward. I'm not going to hyper focus on the hill that's there because I'm already one step higher than yesterday. I guess the next baby steps. Absolutely. What are your baby steps, Aurora? Needed this. See, you're an inspiration. Gonna get on my posting hustle and stop watching the numbers. Beautiful. Nobody gives a fuck about the numbers yet. They don't matter until you hit the algorithm. Like, just hit it. But if you don't try to just post regularly, you're never going to see the numbers change anyways. Literally, when I lean into God, my numbers will go from like 0 to thousands. Like, it's like, I'm just going to just keep going. I don't care. Like, God has my back. I know that also as a business, I do need to go in and check analytics for certain things, right? To know what's working, to see how people are doing. But when my energy is aligned, I don't have to look at analytics because it just works. But like, I can't create and be in flow unless I'm in flow. You're being attacked by a coven. What is your protection work? Attacks won't hit you if your elevation is high enough. I get attacked all the time. Doesn't do a damn thing to me anymore. Because my spiritual work is so fucking high. As I said in the Mangleman and other manifestations, because I talk about that in one of the chapters, I called them a baby witch bitch because I was like, no, your magic can't hit me because my magic is stronger. I know that from the outside, it looks like I'm not rising to the potential, but I feel it in my soul. Beautiful. I am rising. I'm going to just start making that content showing how I'm rising in the moment. Amazing. And the only reason why it looks like you're not is because that's just our mind, right? Our mind is just telling us that. This is your commitment. You're rising. Take the action. Can I sit and cry first, then solve it? Yeah, as long as you come to the solution. If you need to cry in order to have clarity to get to the solution, you better cry. You better cry. Literally, I don't recommend anybody coming to a solution unless you have cleared out the trauma that is keeping you from the solution. Right? That's like, don't ever look at your finances angry. Don't do it. Don't do it. You'll just fuck your whole day up. Right? It's like, you got to be in the good energy. But that's why the rising routines are so important. Like, if I don't do my rising routine, I know the whole day is about to be jacked up. Like, so when people are like, hey, can you hang out? Nah, bruh, I don't hang out with anybody until later in the day, maybe after 1, maybe. And it depends on maybe my energy. And I was like, I was tired hanging out last time, so I'm going to cut it back. I'm not going to see you for 2 weeks. They're like, okay, great. I'm like, sorry. Now I have to recover because I got too excited and hung out too long. Thank you so much for this day. I really need it. Absolutely. Framed Future Vision website. Beautiful. Keep trying. Tired. Get some rest too. Make sure you get some rest. Get some rest. You won't be useful tired. Get some rest. Do what you can. A little bit. That capacity. Get some rest. Fill the capacity with what you can do. Shielding, cleansing, handing things over to divine team to be solved. Invocations, but inconsistent because feel exhausted. If you need help, you're welcome to come to Z School for the Gifted and tell me what's going on so I can help you with your magic. Nature. It's tomorrow. Z School for the Gifted is tomorrow. I'll put it in the chat if anybody needs it. It's an open space. Anybody can come and tell me what's going on. Yeah, I also posted on my YouTube a reel that goes over cleansing baths. I gave a couple of suggestions in there. You can choose anyone that resonates with you. There's like a salt one, there's one with grape juice. It really just depends. See which one resonates with you. Let me see. It's there. It's not too far back. It was maybe like a week or 2. My sense of time is jacked up though, so it could be like a month ago. Emotionally coming up, I'm tired of being alone, being isolated, spells. Yeah. When you get rest and you release the grief, you won't focus on it anymore. Because the more you focus on the coven and being attacked, that's just what you manifest over and over again. And it doesn't help your shielding. It doesn't matter. Because even if you try to shield, because your mindset is like, I'm being attacked, I'm being attacked, I'm being attacked, that's what you manifest. And your shield goes, boop. So if you can, you're welcome to come to Z School for the Gifted so I can figure out exactly what invocations you're using, what herbs you're using, like what we need to fix this so that you can actually rest. But you need to start with your mindset. As I say always in Z School for the Gifted, your mindset is one of your strongest tools in the spiritual realm. That's why cognitive reframing is so important with manifestation in general. Thank you. Absolutely. I've got that one saved. I keep meaning to do the grape juice one, but it hasn't felt right. But today it feels right. Beautiful. Do it when it feels right. And you don't need a ton of grape juice either, but it's like a birth again kind of bath. And I used to use it when it was really bad, like really, really bad. When I was like almost dying bad. If I get on top of my day, everything flows. Absolutely. That's why getting on top of your day or aligning, meditating, all of that should be your priority. And Aaron, I shared your story earlier about listening to Insight Timer and how you manifested money. If anybody needs meditations, I have an Insight Timer that's there. I highly recommend you use it. It's free. I still have one other meditation that like I was going to post and then something weird happened and Spirit was like, wait a second. It's like, okay. So I might be premiering it over a live one of these evenings. So definitely make sure you follow me on Insight Timer. I do a lot of salt baths. Good. Salt baths is very good for your energy. You have good manifestation energy right now, Erin. I'm going to stay for 2 more minutes. Does anybody need a tarot 10 before I get going? I'm going to take a breather and eat. I don't think we're going to walk today, which I'm fine with. It is dumping rain. Perks of tropical land. Love the grape juice bath. Yay! Dark X hangs around my mind energetically, view and sabotaging me 24/7. Again, it's your mindset. You need to work on your mindset. Your mindset is your biggest ally in your protection work. You will literally manifest negative energy into your life because you are attracting it by your focus on it. Until you get to the point where you're like, I don't give a fuck. Like it'll just keep lingering around you. Like sometimes there are moments where I was like, people would just like, I knew their spirit was just bad on the inside and I could see the energy, right? When the veil starts to thin, you can see their real face. And one time I just was like, this is the give no fuck energy because I'm out. Like they started something and I've never done this in my life, but I literally was like, I don't care. And put my hand in their face and was like, bye. I was like, I'm not doing it. Like I'm to the point where it's like you and your toxic ass energy can just ski-daddle. And then they never did it again. They never bothered me again. Then like 3 days later, they're like, hi, I was wondering if you could help me with, I was like, oh, you came correct now. Ah, no, piss off. No, like when I stop caring, the shield gets whoosh, like really high. It's like, no, I walk with God. Why am I being a wimp? I'm like, no. God didn't send me here to waste my time on you. God sent me here to go deliver messages to children of God who are ready to change. You're just causing pain. You're causing pain. You're in my prayers, but not today. Not today. I'm praying for something else today. I'm praying for strength. Angela, you would like Tarot 10. Okay, cool. Let me put the stuff into the chat. I'm getting real preachy today. I tried to follow that one, but it said it was on the plus side. I don't know what that means. It's free to follow. You just have to sign up for Insight Timer. So I don't know. You can follow without paying for anything. So stay as focused as possible on my mission. Yeah, your healing, your self-love. Even as a manifestor or when you are in brujeria or any sort of craft, like what you speak is your reality. So if you continue to talk about it, that is what's happening. It just keeps the attachment, the energy just hits you over and over and over and over and over again. Hey, LOL, just saying. I just felt impressed to pay for Tarot 10 for Aurora. Aww. Okay. So just let me know where you're sending it. Okay, Angela, I just got yours on Cash App. The golden Christ light, white light, and pink shield up. Help if I can do enough. Listen, if you literally go to my Insight Timer Aurora, it's called Golden Light Healing. You don't even have to do it yourself. You could follow that meditation. You can reclaim some of your energy. I'd like a general, what do I need to know right now? Okay, I got you, Angela. What do they need to know? It's about money. I'm gonna reshuffle this because too many came out. Can you be more precise, please? Only two. Thanks. For real? They're being sneaky. And you your guides are specifically like, so you got the Knight of Swords in reverse and we have the Knight of Cups here. Your guides are specifically telling you that you need to spend more time focusing on your emotions. And all they said also was like schedule. What's happening in your schedule that is making things move a little bit faster than maybe they need to be right now? Because it's like there's something you're missing that they're trying to tell you, and they're inviting you to slow down. Like, you're doing something that's bulldozing your emotions, but it's like creating stagnancy in your stomach. And they also said something about food. Makes me feel kind of nauseous. And then it kind of like the energy shifts up to my throat. Like it's like, it almost feels like you need to say something. Could you show me more, please? Yeah, do you have allergies? Something is giving you an allergy. That's why you're nauseous. You're nauseous because something's giving you an allergy. But also it's like literally like it's a mix of things. Yeah, you feel not like I feel nauseous. I'm like, oh, you may need to spend some time releasing with sound because that literally feels like it's going to help you because you're moving too fast these last like they're showing me like last week, maybe even the last 3 days. um, they need you to slow down because there is an emotion that's been trying to come out, but it's coming from your confident side, like something having to do with your confidence in speaking up for yourself. um, and it feels like it's going to be connected to your inner child. um, but also you have postnasal drip. I think I need like scheduled emotional release. Yeah, that's what it feels like. It's like a mix of energy, but also you have something going on, like because you can kind of just shut them off when I need to. But then, okay. Oh, well, that's wild. So you shut them off. Yeah, you can't, they don't want you just shutting off your emotions. The whole point of the emotions is for you to address them. Like you need to, it's not you schedule time to address your emotions, you address your emotions as your emotions come. That's the healing work. I have damage to my sinuses. Okay. You are also likely nauseous because there's something going on with your sinuses and it feels like postnasal drip. But also It might be something that you're eating, and they want you to watch your diet. Whatever you have been eating has not been the best for your body, and they need you to be mindful the rest of December and partially into January. Kids, my toddler never stops. Okay. Yeah, it's like, because what could happen is it's going to just explode out of your body. And it literally makes me feel so drained and like I'm sitting here like a pot with the cap on and I'm gassy. Like it's like literally there's like, excuse me, I don't really burp, to be honest. Like there's so much energy that's like trying to erupt out of your body. And also, please pay attention to your food. I know you're busy because it looks like you have to like do things and eat at the same time. But if there's a way for you to make easily digestible food, I highly recommend you do that. Yeah, implode. They need you to, you have to face it. You have to find a way to speak up for yourself in some way, ask for help, um, hire help or something. Like it's like, this is, you feel it pressing on you because spirit is pressing it on you that it is a cycle that must be broken, because it feels like the way you approach the situation is allowing certain situations to happen to you because maybe it's easier to just not come up with a plan to better it, and the kids are just doing the thing, right? But like they don't want you to be helpless. So it's like an ownership thing. It still feels like it's like there's something blocked with your emotions in terms of advocating for yourself. Like if you are asking for help, but yet you feel like you can't address your emotions, you're not getting the help that you need. That's not enough. Because sometimes it's like, yes, we're doing the action and we're asking for help. And yes, sometimes I get help, but yet I still don't feel good. That means you're not getting what you need. So it's like they really want you to focus on, like, is there another solution for you to be able to do the healing work and get the help that you need? But you have to be able to slow down and take ownership of that. It's like you think you're doing enough to get the support, but it needs to, like, your environment may have to change even more. Like maybe there's a solution you're not seeing yet. So which one is it, Angela? You say you do address your emotions, but then you also said you needed to have scheduled emotional release. Have you scheduled time for the emotions that are trying to come out right now? Because if it's still there, it's not finished. Addressing it is not like, you can, like, if there is something that I need from somebody and the need isn't being met, I'm not addressing it in the way that it needs to be addressed. Yeah, but if, Angela, right now you have emotions that need to be addressed. It doesn't mean that you have to just do it in front of everybody. It means you need to go another extra mile to be able to address them in a different way so that you can feel better. I feel like you're getting caught on just doing the thing because you are compartmentalizing how this process is going to work. But sometimes with certain emotions and certain healing, that's not going to work because it hasn't worked fully yet. Otherwise, the emotions, you wouldn't be experiencing them in the way that you are. I'm going to end this here. Does that make sense? Someone else said they needed oh, I got something on PayPal. Is that making sense, Angela? Kind of. I feel like because you've been in this energy of just turning on and off your emotions, you don't actually know how to release the emotion as deeply as it needs to be released. So they're trying to bring you towards that energy. Addressing is not healing. Addressing is just acknowledging. Go deeper. Okay, Shantae. It's for Aurora. Aurora, do you have let me go back, make sure I didn't miss anything. Aurora, are you here? I've released a lot over several years. Certainly, there's always a deeper layer. Yeah, completely. Once you release, it's like other things come up depending on what's happening. Yeah, I'm happy to help. I just wanted to make sure that that is clear. It feels like you need to go deeper into the emotions. Releasing the emotions, it's a lifelong thing, you know what I mean? Beautiful, Aurora. Feel free to drop your question or you can get a general read. You can drop it in the chat, Aurora. Beautiful. You've got this. We are breaking through these barriers today, fam. We are going to get through all this. All of it. Manifestations. Okay, once I see your question, I will pull the cards, Aurora. Shantae, you're so sweet. Everyone's cheering each other on. Emotions are a very complex thing. And motherhood is or parenthood is a very complex thing as well. Your guides just want you to be happy, Angela, that's all. They know you have a lot on your plate. It's a lot to raise tiny tots and be on your spiritual path. Most people can't even handle it without kids. So give yourself a gold star, Angela. Aurora, you there? Are we getting a question? Do you want advice on how to end the cycle? Is that what you're asking, Aurora? Because Shantae bought you a tarot 10. So you get to ask one question. Yes, the most effective way. Yes, okay, I was. Hmm. Aurora, the clearest thing came out with this 10 of Wands in reverse is you need to structure your life so that there's more peace, but specifically with people who are around you. Um, it's it's like it's like they siphon off of your heart space and it leeches onto your money. It's like a very interesting tie how it happens. And so there's advice for you to like cut away people who I'm hearing like kind of like tempt you to spend a lot of money or maybe give them money or like mess with your grounded energy because it feels very earthy. Because we also have the 10 of Pentacles here with this peace card, which like normally if it was just like if they weren't speaking so loudly, it would be, you know, a really great financial yeah, it's structurally my life for peace. Yes. They do it strategically. The coven want me to provide for them. Yeah. They're literally like you need to not give your money away. So you need to cut them out of your life and you need to leave and you need to protect your money. And you also need to sit more in self care because it's like you don't have the confidence yet. It feels like you're building it, but these people, yeah, it's like these it's like an earth energy, you know, these people pull on that energy from you, which means it can't be reallocated to your path, to what you are manifesting, to your happily ever after. They literally just siphon the energy. Like I can see it, it's just like, but they prey on you and your confidence and you're like you're a very sweet person is what they're saying. Like you're very sweet, you're a very kind person. Um and so they can energetically like take advantage of that, but it gets like pulled from your money energy, meaning like if they were wanting to like do some sort of money ritual, like it may hit you, like it may pull from your energy rather than theirs, and then you might feel something, right? Like it's like that, like they're siphoning. in that sense. You need to like fully cut off all ties with anything that has to do with the coven. So any sort of practices that you've had connected to them, anything you may have learned from them, if you have any items in your house that are connected to them, they need to go. You need to be more on top of your meditations and finding stillness and peace so that that shielding can hit a little bit better. Um, and it's like anybody else that may at this time like agitate, it's okay if you've never met them, but it's like whatever ties you have to them, what do you have that's leeching on aside from your mindset? Are you going to post this or should I go back and listen again now? It's already going to be posted. So if you have any sort of, okay, for instance, if I've never, let's say I've never met someone, um, but I feel like their energy is siphoning from me, and then I go and like journal about it, or I go write it on something, or I go record it in my phone, or I go like do certain things. Like the energy still lingers depending on how you pass it around. So like anything that would be associated to them that you have or way of moving when you think or speak about them, cleanse it or try and get rid of it. Is that making sense? Like there's your mindset, right? Like you have to work on your mindset because that is one of the strongest things. Okay, Aurora. So tell me how you believe that the coven is interacting with you or these people. Because either way, when you carry negative energy, it will still mark things. It doesn't, is your ex in the coven? This feels like you, like it is attached to you in your life, like you specifically in the way you do things. Like you have to work on your self care and your mindset and anything that is attached to them. Okay, but what is your connection? Where is this coven? Who are they? What is this energy that is around you that's negative? Okay, how did you find them? Ah, okay, the ex did. Did you, did he hang out with them or communicate with them? So he joined them. So your ex is a tie, is one tie. I'm trying to point you towards the ties. If your ex is a tie, that's a big tie. Because that also means anything that is also attached to that ex is a tie. This is why I'm saying ties. Because it doesn't matter, like things can still move through people. So if your ex is fully connected or has been connected with them, and that is your closest link to the coven, that is your tie. So the advice from so the advice is like finding peace and removing any sort of ties energetically. And if you have anything that needs to be like rid of, okay, he's transitioned out. Do you have anything that you're holding on to that is like it can literally be sometimes the weirdest stuff of like knickknacks, photos, but it's up to the person. If you want to cleanse them and see like you can do that. It depends on your practice and how you are attached and how they moved on, that sort of thing, and what their tie was with also finances, because finances is coming up. So whatever this attachment is, it's connected to how your money moves in the spiritual realm. Well, you haven't done it right because you still have ties. So you have to find peace. If you're still getting hit by attacks, you haven't done the right thing. So you still have to focus on peace, and you need to focus on any other ties that you have. There were many times when I had people, I'm going to end the reading there, but when I had people who were siphoning from me, one, it's always the person. One, it's always the person who's involved, right? We always look at who is getting siphoned, what their boundaries are, and what ties they have. And then we go to whatever sort of association there is with the person who is connected to the main thing that is also siphoning. It has to be severed. Starts with you, and remove the ties. Does anybody else need I already told you, Aurora. Does anybody else need a tarot 10? If you need to, this is going to be recorded and this is going to be posted, so you can always go back and listen to it one more time and take notes if you need. Okay, good. Yeah, definitely go back. It's going to be there. You can go take notes if you forgot, if it didn't quite make sense. Does anybody else need a tarot 10? I'm going to wait 60 to 90 seconds. I was trying to hop on my phone, went crazy. Hi, Nicole. How are ya? Aurora, it's in the recording. If you just rewind, you can listen to what I talked about. Two main steps you need to take. Aurora, I allow one question per reading and I ended the reading. So go back and watch the recording. Good, just got off work. Aurora, I'm only going to say this one more time. Go back and watch the recording. Have a notebook. Take notes. I know there's many things because I was trying to get to the point of your situation so I can help you. So just rewind it and go back and take notes. Does anybody need a tarot 10? I'm closing it in about 30 seconds. Aurora, I'm going to need you to stop asking. Go get some food. Yeah. I'm going to close it out here, everybody. I appreciate you all. The recording is going to be up. Again, go back. If you have questions, take your notes. Don't forget to say thank you to Shantae because she donated a reading to you. I'm going to end this here. Again, hopefully I will see you all in magical morning routines. The link is going to be in my link tree. It's free. It's 15 to the 19th. And I will see you all there. Tomorrow's E-School for the Gifted. We're doing past life. We're doing past life and generational healing. So I will see you all later. Good night.